Now we're gonna start installation. So we just kind of wanted to show you where we're at with all of the wood. And we're gonna head on into the house so we can show you the tools that you're gonna need in the house. I will follow you.
So you're gonna need a jigsaw.
What's that for?
The jigsaw so that when you get to your doors, your light sockets, you can use this right here. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. Many of you have used it on multiple occasions, but it's called a pencil.
Okay.
It's a very antique item. You're going to need a tape measure and a speed square if you have one of those, so that you can draw straight lines. And then when you get to your staircase, it can help you figure out the angle in which you need to use this thing right here. Then brad nails for a brad nailer, which I've already kind of started nailing, so I'll show you that in a moment. A level, all right, so you can make sure that your boards are straight, especially if you live in a old house like ours. Are we still recording?
Yes,
oh, this is live. Okay.
Or with the crazy wife who wants things straight and precise.
Straight crazy. So, and then something to space it with. I'm going to use this big steel bar that I have. Just about the right thickness. It's only about an 1/8 inch in thickness. I almost said another word. Or you can use
some quarters.
Quarters.
And which we save all of our change.
Space them out like that.
Yep.
Right. The Johnsons are about that change.
Okay, so this is the room that we're going to be doing today. We're actually doing a few rooms. Right, so we've got our hallway. It is very dark because Chris took all the lights out. So we're doing our hallway today. We are doing part of our stairwell today. And we're doing our bathroom, which you see at the end of the hall. Now, the real reason why we're doing this is because Chris Johnson chose a home. Yes, he chose this home. And when we walked through the house, we noticed that the paint job was horrible. It wasn't just, it was terrible. It was beyond terrible. I hated it. I knew that we were going to have to paint the whole thing over again. And then when we figured out how much money it was going to cost to paint everything, we decided to do shiplap. So our shiplap only cost us $200.
We bought
our shiplap only cost $200.
Broke down house with bad paint, and then
well, actually, it had just been quote unquote flipped.
My husband is too cheap to paint, so he's just gonna slap some wood on the walls.
Well, we just thought that instead of just putting a new paint, you know, putting new paint up, which we could have done easily, that we would put up shiplap instead and paint it white. So that's what we're doing today. Okay, we're back live. We're at part 2.5.
She beat me.
I had to take a break so Chris could get things right. I'm always having to accommodate for him.
You're right, Ike. I mean, Yvonne.
So right now we're doing the installation. So we're on board number what? 2.
1, 2.
We're on board number 2. We have like 200 to go. And
my wife speaks French. Y'all know that, right? Because she keeps saying we, and nobody has touched a single board around here.
Well, that is not true. I helped cut all of these. Christopher Johnson.
You need to cut it.
Okay, so we've cut each board to 8 inches. We're installing the first ones, and we chose plywood because it fits really well underneath the crown molding. Chris has his nail gun, and he is going to work. This is really a 2-person job, so I'm actually taking a break from helping him to videotape this. So if you happen to be trying to do this by yourself,
give us free.
Then just know that sometimes, you know, you might need a little help holding the board up while you're trying to install it, because there's some pretty long boards here.
I think that's too long right there. Okay, do this side.
There you go. And again, this is a very fun and economical way to liven up your hallway. Our hallway is so dark. When we bought the house, the same Sierra desert color was painted on an entire house. So this is going to add a little bright pop of white because we're going to end up painting all of this wood white. So anyway, I'm going to let him install these pieces, and when we get to some of the...
You heard it, America. You heard it. You heard it. You told on yourself and it's live. I'm going to let him install. There you go.
I'm going to go.
Shame! Shame!
I'm going to go assist my husband in installing our shiplap walls that he wanted. And
that
yes.
he wanted? Okay.
And as we get a little further along, we'll come back and kind of show you some of the cuts that we had to make to get around some of the difficult areas in our hallway. Stay tuned, because we will also be doing a stairwell soon, and it should be very interesting to watch Chris Johnson climb up a ladder to the top part of our stairs. All right, so signing off. We'll see you soon, and we'll show you how we're coming along. Have anything to say, Chris?